And it's usually presented that someone comes up and chokes you from the side like this with both hands, choking you around your screw. Doing this, right? So I need to know the anatomy of a choke first. And come in closer so you can see his hands, please. Look, the anatomy of a choke, you guys come in too. The weakest part of the human grip is the thumb. No matter how hard he squeezes, his thumb is relatively weak. You squeeze hard, and so don't let me pull your hand down. Look. His grip, this is just me going very, very slow, 10%, right? Has nothing to do with size and strength. It has everything to do with his leverage point. The weakest part of the grip is the thumb. Now, if I add a little bit more science to it, a little bit more momentum to it, some inertia, some energy to it, now I'm going to take my body and head towards Edson while my arm goes away. So I'm creating a push-pull. Make sense? I'm never trying to like do this and fight strength for strength. This takes too long. And if you're weaker than the person who's choking you, which is probably the case, it's going to be a bad idea. Okay? Plus, I don't want him to transition to something else before he can realize it. So again, we were talking about this, but I don't believe this is how the choke goes on. I think what happens is someone gets choked from the front, and then in panic they turn. They turn away and try and get away from the person. Right? Natural instinct, the fight or flight thing happens and they're trying to get away. It's natural. Right? A trained response is to go towards him. But this is natural. So it starts here, turn away, and now I realize, okay, I'm in this position, and now I'm here. See where I'm changing everything, changing levels. I'm thinking about taking my head right into his head. At the same time, I've got this groin shot that help loosen his grip and kind of to distract him, if you will. Yeah? From here, the elbow up. Elbow up to the chin, turn. Now we've been here. We're here before. A lot is made of controlling this arm, and you should control it for as long as you can. But if Edson pulls his arm away, I just follow it back to the source. The defense isn't over. You haven't lost anything because he pulled his arm away. You've lost nothing. Hit him. Again, as that choke comes, we end up at this angle. I want to really reach in here. Big motion. Don't shorten your motion now. If you shorten your motion now, under stress, it's going to be worse. Does that make sense? So I'm going to drive over here, and I'm sitting, thinking about this elbow here. Whether I hit him or not here with the elbow is irrelevant. Yes, I'd love to hit him. So how can I make sure that I absolutely hit him? You see where my elbow's touching him? Go right up to his chin. I know my elbow's touching his chest, right up to his chin. Every single time, will not miss. Yeah? Here, this way, up. As I'm doing this, I turn, looking for a groin kick, smash him, smash and dash.